All right. Week 17 of the BMO report. Championship week. Here we go. I'm your boy Bino. Carl, he's not here. He's on assignment. He's probably getting ready for New Year's. Probably going to drop a ball somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, we just wrapped semifinal weekend. Man, 2 games decided by 5 points or less. That's how we do it in the BMO. Everybody was competitive. Great matchups. Full weekend of entertainment in those 2 games. One was an absolute shootout, and one of them was an absolute rock fight. So we got a little bit of everything. But let's take a look at our Week 16 semifinal matchups. We got Uncle Eddie coming by. We got Tall coming by with his big bowl game picks. And we're just going to wrap it up. We're going to get ready for the big championship week. And we're going to reflect on an amazing year in the BMO as well. So let's get things started. Here we go. In our first semifinal matchup, man, hell of a battle, high-scoring affair. Legg limps into this one as the number 2 seed, losing Justin Herbert, Keenan Allen, Tyreek Hill struggling. It did not matter here. Nick Mullins comes up huge for Legg off the waiver wire with a 25-point effort from the Vikings quarterback. Mike Evans, who's been there all year for Legg, got him 23 points. And Breece Hall, who after a couple slow weeks, proved to be the difference in this one, going for 38 points. And that really was tough to come back from. And then you add in 19 points from Young Hoo Koo, the kicker for the Falcons. So great effort from Legg. He gets by Spooney 158-154. Spooney put up a hell of a fight. He had Matthew Stafford, 23 points. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 26 points. And Kyron Williams, a last-round pick, 19 points. However, it was not enough. Legg does get by. And he's going to be looking for his first BMO championship in 2023. And in our other BMO semifinal matchup, this one was a real grinder. Tall fell to Boy 96-94. Tall almost got there. It came down to Christmas night. Baltimore, San Francisco. Brock Purdy got hurt in the 4th quarter and could not finish that game. Most likely would have gotten Tall over the top there. But once again, fucking fantasy football is a son of a bitch. And Tall comes up just a little bit short. And the number 1 seed, Boy, will advance to the finals. And he's going to take on Legg for his first shot at a BMO championship. It was Josh Allen for him, 26 points. And Antoine Winfield comes up with 15.5. So you could just tell that was what kind of matchup we were looking at there. But they're not all pretty. But Boy ends up getting the win. He's going to, like I said, take on Legg next week in the BMO Championship. So we'll take a look at that as well. Congratulations to you guys. Great seasons. And looking forward to figuring out who takes home the crown this year. So we'll be back.
Hey guys, Tall Kid coming at you for the last edition of Tall's Calls. Before we get started, I want to comment on the semifinal game between myself and Boy. And I would like to first say, fuck you to Mason Rudolph. There might be hash marks on a football field. It doesn't mean you have to throw outside of them all the fucking time. There's some guy named Pat Fryermuth who has good hands that can catch the fucking ball. Throw to him. Second guy I'd like to say fuck you to is Brock Purdy. What a way to choose the worst outing of your entire life. 3 interceptions probably would have been fine. 2, definitely good. 1 for golden. And lastly, if you don't deserve it, fuck you, Boy. Fuck you. But good luck, man. Seriously. Picks coming at you. All right, so it's the 3rd week of college bowl season. The bowl games are getting a little bit better. But again, you really don't want to bet on college bowl games. Oklahoma quarterback transferred to Oregon. I think Texas Tech or Texas A&M QB transferred to Washington. Anybody who's in the transfer portal, they can't play in their bowl game, right? And they're already superstars on their own teams, and they're going to go be superstars on top 10 college football teams next year. But that just means that anything can happen. So we don't really want to bet on college bowl games, at least ones that don't matter. But we're going to give you one anyway, right? And this is because Uncle Eddie loves this. Florida State, who got snubbed from the playoffs in general. They are not number 4, they're number 5. No respect in their bowl game either. They are a 19-point dog to the University of Georgia, who only has 1 loss. I mean, hey, maybe Georgia wins because Florida State doesn't have a starting quarterback, but they're 19 points better? I don't know. I would take Florida State in this game if I was a betting man. Uncle Eddie might fill us in later. Okay, so for the games that we do actually want to highlight, Michigan is a 1.5-point favorite over Alabama. Alabama's a pretty hot team. They only lost to Texas the entire year. Otherwise, they've been good. Milroe has really come on as a quarterback. He can throw, he can run too. I don't know. Michigan hasn't lost. They've won every week. They've covered the spread that we picked them. Games typically go over, which I like. I can't pick against a team that's undefeated. I think McCarthy's good. I think Corum's a great running back. I'm taking Michigan, giving 1.5. Giddy up. All right. The other playoff game we have is Texas versus Washington. Texas is 12-1, something like that. They beat Alabama, as just stated. Washington's undefeated. Washington, again, is the underdog, just as they were last week and the week before last in their college conference championships. Penix Jr. is going to be playing on Sundays next year. Ewers or Ewins, whoever the Texas quarterback is, he probably will be at some point in time too. Again, I'm just not going to bet against the undefeated team, especially on 4 points. So I'm taking Washington, getting 4. Washington getting 4. Good luck, boys. Before I sign off for the rest of the year, I just want to say it's been fun. But more so, I just wanted to thank this great commissioner that we have. I know you guys give him recognition all the time. He doesn't get nearly enough recognition. So I just wanted to say that I really enjoyed my time here, BMO. I think you provide great content. If Uncle Eddie isn't gold, I don't know what is. So keep doing what you're doing, both Uncle Eddie and BMO. I really look forward to next year, you guys. And good luck to the fellows in the championship. You both have great teams, and hope the best team comes out on top. Later.
All right, boys, here we go. BMO Finals Preview. Creme Brulee versus Boy. These have been the top 2 teams in the BMO pretty much all season, so no surprise here. These 2 teams met back in week 11. Legg dominated that one, 177-119. So Boy's looking for a little revenge here. Also looking to win his first BMO title as well as Legg. Hopefully we get a closer one than last time. In what should prove to be a great BMO final, top seed Heaps Up Boy takes on number 2 Creme Brulee for the big trophy. Looking at the QB position, despite a big performance last week from Nick Mullins, Josh Allen is still finding ways to get it done. Give Boy the edge here. Allen could outscore Mullins by 10 plus points. Running back is pretty close, with both teams sporting a few studs. Breece Hall is going to have trouble putting up the numbers from last week versus Cleveland, but should still be productive. Travis Etienne could be in for a big game versus Carolina. Singletary and Jaylen Warren could both go either way in their matchups. I'll give a slight edge to Boy with that tough matchup that Hall has versus Cleveland. Wide receiver is advantage Legg, with Tyreek Hill and Mike Evans in these spots. Boy's got two guys in Josh Palmer and Demarcus Robinson who weren't even on his team 2 weeks ago. Obviously, if Jamar Chase is healthy for Boy, things might be a little different here, but I'm not too confident Chase is going to play in Week 17 at this point. Tight end is neither team's strength at this point. Waller is a shell of his former self and may not even play. I'll take Tucker Kraft for creme brulee at the position. As long as Raheem Mostert is good to go, he has a solid advantage at flex over KJ Osborne for the Boy. Though he is a sneaky play, give the advantage to Boy there. At kicker and defense, Legg's got Younghoe Koo, while Boy, I don't know, he's playing his neighbor, I think. I don't even know who he's got in there. Both teams have a collection of solid defensive players that can put up double-digit points at any time. I'll take Legg, though, with the advantage at the kicker. We should be getting a hell of a BMO final title game. Both teams deserve to be here after leading the standings most of the regular season. The loss of Jamar Chase and even Isaiah Pacheco for Boy not being able to go is going to be a big hill to overcome for him. I'm going to take the underdog Legg here to take down his first BMO title.
What's up, guys? This is Uncle Eddie of Uncle Eddie Says. It's week 17 of the BMO, the Fantasy Football League. The final week, championship week. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this channel, watching it as much as I enjoyed doing it. Had a lot of good memories this year. I'm not going to name them all, but a couple of my favorites. Doing the Zach Wilson rant, doing the sponsorship with the car, the funny nose glasses. It was fun. Bean, thank you. You did a great job too, brother. But really, this shouldn't be about me or Bean. It should be about the two guys in the championship right now, Boy and Greg. Good luck to both you guys. Number 1 and number 2, battle of the Titans. Both dealing with a lot of injuries right now. And I don't really want to jinx either one. I just will say that I have to give a slight nod to Boy only because, as I stated from day one, I did draft half his team. And just like I said, he'll be in the championship game while I'm going to be setting up a lemonade stand. Good luck, boys. Picks coming up next. All right, guys. So I didn't give you NFL picks last week. Kind of regretted it. Kind of went away from my MO. But I'm going to do something that I know a lot of guys, you guys probably don't like Mike Francesa, but something I always liked about him. When he got cold, he would play the whole card. So I figured instead of doing a bunch of bullshit props, a bunch of bullshit, because it's the last week, I'm going to play the card for you guys. Pay attention. I'm going to go through it quickly. And if you love Uncle Eddie's picks, ride with it. If you hate him, bet against it. Let's see who comes out on top. Something a little different for the last week. So let's start with the Lions. I like the Lions +5 over the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys have been exposed. I think the Lions are going to at least cover 5.5. Dolphins. I think the Ravens are going to have a letdown after a big win against the 49ers. And I like the Dolphins getting 3 points. Commanders getting 12. That's a backdoor cover. Has it written all over it. I don't think they're going to win. I don't think it'll be close, but I think they'll get a backdoor cover. Raiders +3.5 against the Colts. They have a nasty D-line, and they've been playing pretty decent football. I take the Raiders +3.5. Okay, so my first favorite that I'm going with, much to the dismay of you G-men, Giants fans, or maybe you like it, actually. Rams. Giants are in total disarray. I cannot believe that people are actually calling in and saying that Tyrod Taylor should not be starting over Tommy Cutlets. That's a fucking joke. I don't understand you Italians at all. Anyway, Rams -5.5. Bills against the Pats. I'll take the Bills -13 just because I want to see the Pats get romped one more time. I think that'll be outstanding, and I really hope it happens. Titans +4 against the Texans. I think these are just pretty two evenly matched teams, and I like the Titans just because they're getting 4 points. They might not win, but I think they'll cover 4. Cardinals, upset alert. Fuck the Eagles. They're playing shitty football right now. They definitely shouldn't be giving anybody 11. I'll take the Cardinals getting 11 points. Bucks, I'm a believer in Baker Mayfield. I think he's done enough this year to prove himself as a legit NFL quarterback. I think the Bucs could be a sleeper to do some damage in the playoffs. I think they've got a little something special going on there, and I definitely like them. -2.5. Okay, Bears. I'll take a -3 against the Falcons. Why? Because for some reason I have a hard on for the Bears this year, and I think they've at least won more than they've lost. Jacksonville -6 against the Panthers. Why? Because I've kind of had a hard on for Jacksonville this year, and I think I've won on them more than I've lost. Seahawks -3.5. Fuck the Steelers. I'm not going to put any faith in them at all, because every time I do, they just let me down anyway. So what the fuck is the difference? Bengals getting 6.5 from the Chiefs. The Chiefs are terrible. They are not a good team. I said this a couple weeks ago, and I think they actually did manage to cover when I said it, of course. But they're not playing like a good football team. I'll take the Bengals +6.5. The Broncos aren't. I don't even know who their quarterback is. They're not starting Russell Wilson, from what I understand this week. Chargers +3.5. And last, Uncle Eddie's last pick, Minnesota. Green Bay, I thought they had a little sleeper of a defense. I thought they could do some good things. I don't anymore. Minnesota -1. This is Uncle Eddie saying, if you don't like my picks this week, just wait till the playoffs.
All right, that's about going to do it for the finals preview of the BMO report. Next time we talk, we're going to have our 2023 champion. It's going to either be Creme Brulee or Heapsop Boy hoisting the 2023 trophy. But good luck to you guys. You guys both had great seasons. Both of you are well deserving of the BMO championship. Happy New Year to you guys. It's been great. We'll reconvene next week for a recap episode. Probably talk about the season all together. A little, preview of next year. Who knows? But anyway, Eddie, Tall, you guys have been great all year. Appreciate all your help with getting the BMO channel off the ground. I think we're moving in the right direction, and we'll continue to rock it. Sunday Gravy, please check it out. It's a good time. We'll do a little playoff gravy after that. As always, hit subscribe, hit the like. Happy New Year. Everybody have a good time. Stay safe and stay classy.
Okay, let's go.